But Benjamin, why real estate investing? Why building another stream of income? Why not just stick to the 9 to 5? I never said I didn't think a 9 to 5 was necessary. These are a couple things where I will agree with people that a 9 to 5 is very beneficial. When you're coming out of college, for example, and you need a start in the world because not everyone can be an entrepreneur, obviously. A 9 to 5 is an excellent start to help you learn about, how business goes, how business functions, and how business runs. I'm not against a 9 to 5. In fact, most people who make the arguments that they do that I'm doing impressions of need the 9 to 5 due to the structure. And there's nothing wrong with that. With that said, my decision is not your decision. Your decision is not my decision. Let's agree to disagree. I look at the mindset of the 9 to 5 as the issue. I don't take an actual issue with the idea of having what we call a safe income or what we deem as a safe income. The problem with the 9 to 5 is those arrangements can end at any time. So the question I would ask the people who argue back with me, but what about the 9 to 5? Have you done something in your off hours, like potentially look at some type of investment opportunities outside of the vehicle of a 401k? And believe me, you'll see more content like this coming up in the future. Have you looked into like fractional real estate deals? Have you looked into figuring ways how to make your income work for you and your family so that you don't have to necessarily be dependent on the 9 to 5? Like I said, this is things that 9 to 5 are very good for. They set you up with a steady income, with a steady income either every week, every 2 weeks, or monthly. You get to claim that on your taxes at the end of the year. But you don't get as many deductions as maybe an entrepreneur or somebody self-employed does. Things to think about, but they allow you to attack some of your expenses, attack some of your debts, and they give you a base foundation with things like a 401k or a 403b. Or a tax-sheltered annuity or things like that. After this, eventually these arrangements end. What I really think is we should all be looking at options to build something off of our work hours.